In this video, we're going to do something amazing. We're going to go into ChatGPT and we're going to ask it to do something that most people don't think you can do with ChatGPT. So stay tuned and we're going to do something that might absolutely blow your mind. So if you've never been to this channel before, I'm Richard Batt, I'm an AI consultant and I'm based in the UK. I work with businesses all around the world to implement AI solutions that can help them solve problems that their business is really struggling to fix manually. In these videos, I look to be able to share some knowledge about AI with a lot more people who maybe don't have the funds to be able to go and pay for a consultant, or don't really have the needs to because they don't have their own business yet. It's too early in their journey to be able to go and pay someone to do that. And in this video, we're going to look at something that is very different. So if you like videos like this about AI, drop a subscribe down here, drop a like, and drop me a comment about what you'd like me to show you as well. So we're going to go to ChatGPT, and what we're going to do straight away is we're going to go to GPT-4 and we're going to go to Advanced Data Analysis. This used to be called Code Interpreter, but it has been changed recently because it is really good for data analysis, and in some future videos we will look at the kind of analysis you can do using this. But in this video I want to do something different. I'm going to very quickly ask ChatGPT to describe the design of a very good business website. So this is step one. We're going to ask it to describe the design of it and basically look at what it would be. We'll maybe take a look at doing this for a tech company because tech companies have a lot of different styles, but you could use this for any kind of business. So it's given some information as to what a good website would look like, which is good. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go one step further and we're going to ask it to create this using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. You can actually even go a step further and turn it into a WordPress design, so basically a template for WordPress, but that is going very, very far and will probably need a lot more specialized information to do. So we'll ask it now to describe a tech So describe a tech company colour scheme, and what this is going to do is basically go through and just basically describe what it is. So think about what AutoGPT knows. It does already know all of these things. It knows what these kind of websites should look like. So ChatGPT does know these things already, and it will describe it all out. Now what we're going to do is go a step further. So once this is done, so it's come up with some good different styles there. So I quite like the dynamic, exciting one, so we'll go with that one. So there we go. So we're going to ask it to create the HTML. So what it actually does in here, it may just type it out for us, but what I like usually is it will come up with it as a file. So once it's done this, I'll ask it to give me the file, because what ChatGPT can do with the advanced data analysis side of things is not just type it out like this, which is really nice, but what it can do is it can actually generate the files themselves and then give those files to you. So all you have to do is download those files and pop them onto your computer. It's really that easy. But it's given me all of the HTML and CSS here, really, really good. Again, if you wanted to basically come up with some JavaScript for the contact form, you can do that as well. It's got the call to action, but it's the JavaScript for that, which is really, really good. And it's done that there as well. So what we'll do now is download. So we'll get the files to download as well. And there we go. So it's already started to work to create these as files. So again, this is not the way that I would recommend doing it. This is just an example. I would recommend actually coming up with a design, but in a future video, in fact in the next video I'll do this, we'll take a look at a way that you can actually link this in with Bing Chat, and it's pretty mind-blowing as to what you can actually do. And once you've got the image reading on here, a little bit of a hint of what we're going to do there, this can actually go a little bit further, which is really, really exciting. But as you can see in here, it's coming up with the code here. What it's doing is just creating the files for us. There we are, so it's coming up with that, it's writing it all to the files, and then it's going to give us those files. So basically this is going to give us 3 separate files, and we're going to be able to download them. There we are. So let's download the HTML file, download the CSS file, and download the JavaScript file. That will ask me first if I want to download it. Nope, it's done it already. Here we are. So we're going to now take a look, and here's the moment of truth, see what it looks like, and here we are. Very basic, very quick website. But again, so we would want it to have maybe an image in the background there. We'd want to maybe change the style of that button. I don't quite like that. But there's a start of one, and all I have asked ChatGPT to do, I haven't asked it to go and follow my instructions to create one. All I've asked is what would a good website look like, what would a good tech website look like, and then I've asked it to create the HTML and CSS. It is really that simple, and I don't know about you, but that is, for me, pretty mind-blowing. So in the next video we'll take a look at another way we can do this, which is, I think, really mind-blowing. But once we've done that, we'll look at a load of other great things you can do with AI. So drop a subscribe to this channel, drop a like down below, and if you have any questions, drop them in the comments.